we are going to be doing a large playing card, like really big, like one of the biggest pieces of paper we have in here. To start, I've got this handout that is on the side of the room underneath the blue rectangle in the bin that has an 8 on it because you're in 8th grade. What you're going to do is do this step by step. You can either look at this in your Chromebook, or you can grab the piece of paper to read it as you go. Some people like computers, some people like the paper. So you do not have to do a Queen of Hearts or even a playing card like this. So let's think a little bit more abstractly. So write a list of 5 different playing cards. My examples would be Queen of Hearts, Clue game card, a Monopoly game card, a Pokemon card, or even a baseball card. Those are just my examples. Once you choose your favorite, you're going to find a resource picture. This is a resource picture, okay? Find that on your computer. If you can't use your computer, you can use one of the images from the classroom that I've already printed. I have Colonel Mustard, I have the King of Hearts, I have a Pokemon card, and I have a princess card too. That's kind of cute. So let me know if you need those. Once you choose your card and have your resource picture, number 2 is important, to start by drawing from biggest to smallest. So if I'm drawing this Queen of Hearts, I'm going to start with all the big stuff first and block in or lay out where the stuff goes. So I'm going to fold this so that it will fit on the screen a little bit better. Here's my card. So what I mean by blocking in is by showing us the general area of where stuff is lightly. So I'm going to draw darker so that you can see it though. So this is very lightly sketched in, but you're kind of going like this. This is where the outside of the card is. You're doing this lightly. And here's the outline. There's my card. That's the outline. I'm going to say, okay, here my heart is going to go kind of in this area. There's going to be a Q that goes here. Minier heart right there. And then this one's going to be upside down, but here's a trick. I can't draw this upside down very well, so now I'm going to flip my paper over. But I'm not going to because good old tripod is here. There's that one. Here's a Q for the queen. Here's a minier heart like there. Good. So now this particular card is divided in half. So at this point, I would measure from here down and see what the length of this is. Let's say, for example, this is 12 inches. I would draw a light line across the middle at 6 inches. And that's when I'm going to flip my person over. So if you look at the person from here up, you might even want to fold the card if you're doing this particular card so it's easier to see and it's not so confusing. So this one, her shoulder goes off the page. This is her neck line is going to go here with this wild pattern thing. And then her face, block in by just doing an oval. Yes, this looks awful, but this is what I do every time I lay out a picture. And then this goes here. Oh, her head's going to go up off of here. This is the edge of her, whatever that is, hat, headpiece, whatever. And then this goes off, and then she's got a hand, and she's got a flower right here. Okay? Before you go on, what I would do is flip this over and do this same layout down here again. Flip your paper and do it again. Okay? You're working from the big stuff. Now we have everything big laid out. Big, 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 big. Now go back and find all of the correct area. So like now, this is drawn really lightly. So now I'm going to try to find exactly, the face goes like this. Here comes the chin. Nose is going to go in here, eyes. I'm drawing this over the camera. I look stupid right now. Okay, so there's the start of it, and then her hair would kind of come like this. And then you're going to erase all the lines that you don't need that are behind here. Okay, see where we're going with this? Okay, so once you get the big stuff done, do the medium-sized stuff, and then last would be all the little details in her shirt and all this stuff here, okay? Once you have it all the way drawn, we are going to color it. So now that you have the character drawn, medium size down to the smallest, then use details. Use a ruler if you need it for any spots. I would for sure use a ruler on this one for this part of the card. Okay, once you're done, you're gonna outline it in marker or choose which would be best for your particular design. Color with marker or colored pencil. So on mine, I would probably use marker so that this whole heart is filled in nice and solid red, but you could use colored pencil if you fill it in all nice solid red too. So on mine, I would use a combination of a Sharpie marker and then some colors, because this is not outlined in black, it is just plain red. So I would not outline this, and I would not outline those. I would also, guess what? Cut my paper a little bit to round this. And if you need help with that, let me know. Okay, so large playing card. What you're gonna start with right now is number 1, write a list of 5 different cards and choose the one you like the best. Okay, here we go.